Hi, welcome to my market recap for the week. It's John here at ComhlaTech.com. It was a short week this week in the markets, only 4 days. Monday was a holiday in the US, and we finally saw some light at the end of the tunnel in terms of the market. It managed to eke out a gain, quite a decent gain this week by the end, to the upside there. So after all that selling last week, it was the worst week last week since March. Since the real height of the pandemic. Really bad week last week, so managed to recover quite a bit this week, and it's been a crazy year so far in terms of volatility in the markets, and we're looking for it to recover some more, certainly towards mid-July. That's sort of our expectations here, and we'll be looking to take part in that in the coming days. But after that, we're probably going to see some more selling, so that's our expectations in the coming couple of weeks. But quiet week for us, really. We are expecting to jump on board here as it rallies back up, but nothing so far this week. So that was system update. What was happening in the news? Well, it was a short week, and there was lots of news. Obviously, there's always lots of news, but nothing really in terms of earth-shattering for the markets themselves. There was a carryover from the Fed this week. Jerome Powell was telling Congress that the Fed's rate hiking crusade against inflation could cause a recession, and he said he doesn't think the central bank will need to provoke a downturn in order to tame inflation, but he said that taming inflation is absolutely essential, so come what may, which is it's a bit of a paradox, because taming inflation actually hurts the economy. Raising interest rates, reversing quantitative easing that's we've got so used to over the last number of years. Really, ever since 2008, it never seemed to stop. It was 1, 2, and 3, and then quantities in 4. So it just kept going, and that actually hurts the economy too. So it seems the Fed just can't win. The sweet spot would be cooling the economy without causing that recession and igniting further market meltdown. The best news could be prices coming down, especially in oil and gas. Obviously, that's what people are really looking at, and that's showing significant signs of coming down. But there are some glimmers of hope that is actually the case, as oil has come off its highs a little bit at least. And speaking of energy, President Biden is urging Congress this week to suspend federal gas and diesel taxes. So only for 3 months though, in order to bring down borrowing for $10 billion from the Highway Trust Fund. So more on that perhaps next week, because they're unsure we're actually going to get enough support for something like that. And the last piece of news this week really was the widely followed sentiment report from Michigan University, talking about consumer sentiment overall. And it came in very low, but showed that some hope for that consumers are expecting inflation to at least to ease compared to a previous report. So that was really the news this week, and that is it from me. It is time to down tools. It's Friday. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Have a great weekend.